Hello and welcome back to Treasure Treasure, the video series where we go into games blind to see if they're any good. My name is WWDadmin, you already know that, and this is Cheap Car Repair, the demo. One of those simulator games. Yeah, I like doing those. Let's just get into this and see what this is like. Year 1995, middle of nowhere. Fields, forest, and unemployment. The day he found out. God, this is loud. That refurbishing the brakes wasn't the best idea. Oh, well, heck. Well. WASD keys to move around, shift to run, yep. That it? Oh. Hi. Yeah, hi. Huh? Get rid of rust, paint the vehicle in the color green, and polish the freshly applied paint. Sure. For 50 bucks. Not entirely sure 50 bucks is a great freaking deal for that. Well, either way. We're going to turn on the light. So, flex den Scheiß weg. This is going way too... Why can I not frickin' crouch with control, but zoom? That's weird. What if I can't scratch the frickin' windshield or anything, so that's okay. I hate this sound, by the way. You know what's weird? I can literally smell this game right now. Because the smell of a frickin' angle grinder like this, like doing this, and like producing those frickin' sparks. Very frickin', like, significant. Oh, radio. Core. Cool. That's nice. Turn on. Can I change the channel? Okay, I almost thought I got stuck there. That would have been stupid. Also, I have no idea whether the music in this game is copyright free, so if not, then you're gonna have weird audio. But I'm going to assume they used copyright free stuff. I feel like I've gotten rid of all the... Okay, wait. There's rust still there. That's still rusty. There's still rust here. Why can't I get up here? Good. Paint the vehicle in green. With a spray can. And again, I can't accidentally spray the windshield or anything, which is... Okay. Cool. Polisher. And polish. I don't think that you polish that while it's still wet, but I also never freaking like painted a car before. So whatever. Now, if anything, I wanna frickin' get this perfect. Don't tell me that this is done if I can see it's not done. Yeah, that's fine. Bonus of 75, huh? Looks like the power's out, huh? Someone forget to pay the bills. Borrow a bit of electricity from the neighbor, they sure won't mind. Ah, yeah. That's how you do that normally, right? You just steal electricity from your neighbors. I can't get through here. Howdy, neighbor. Uh... 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. How does taking out wires fix the frickin' thing on my end? Cool. Whatever. Picks up your car a bit. It's a shame it to look at. Cool. Gonna take a while. No, you'd think you'd get rid of this frickin' wood there. You know what this could benefit from? Free moving mode like frickin' Power Simulator has, where you can move the nozzle without moving your camera. Would be really useful for this, because the camera jerking is kinda horrendous. Paint your vehicle. Well, can I... Sure. Just need to find the paint. Beige, red. What is this? Blue. Right. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that rust there, nobody cared about that. Just paint over it. Oh, you know, the little bits of red that shine through there? Nobody cares about that either. That is how you professionally paint a car, right? You just frickin' spray paint it from, like, the outside. Like that. You don't need to frickin', like, take it apart and paint, like, the individual parts and then put it back on, right? Yeah, that's not how that works. Just kind of spray all over it with a spray can. That should be fine. Rust, you can just paint over that. That's fine. And you can totally just walk on freshly painted cars. That's totally fine as well. Find the ruined sign at the front gate. Oh. How do I... left mouse button grab. That doesn't really work if I have something in my hand, does it? It sprays. Can I just put this back? Yeah, I can't lift anything if I have something in my hands, motherfucker. Now I can. Dumb. That's a horrible sign. Yeah, we're also gonna paint that. I'm sure that's fine, right? Hey. Hi. Add the fluids, petrol and brake fluid. Sure. Absolutely. Change the car battery and change the rear left tire. Let's try. I'm sure I'm gonna need to pick up something else that's not the angle grinder, or not the frickin' spray paint again to be able to do anything here, right? Grab the old battery and throw that out. Where do you want me to put that? Just gonna put it over here. That's a fine placement for an old battery, right? You have a new one here? New. Working. Brake fluid. Where do I have the brake fluid? Okay. That is fine. If you want to save some money, you can play Alchemist and mix liquids together like gasoline with water. Gasoline and water don't mix, you motherfucker! Did that... Okay. What, for instance, can I put in there? Like, can I put brake fluid in there? Good, I'm just gonna use the rest of the brake fluid. That should at least frickin' work. And then some water, apparently. I like that I need to frickin' get the thing out of my hands every time before I can pick up something again. Um... Then now I need the wrench. Click on the part and all the bolts holding it will... Okay. Okay, right, left... Okay, cool. Get that off. Get a new one. Oh. New. Okay. That's better. I just put this back on. And then this on here, right? Should be fine. Perfecto. That seems fine. Put that on here. Hi. The Godfather. Wash the car. Okay, that seems pretty dirty, yeah. Change the fluids, oil, and change parts, fuel filter, and alternator. Let's see. I have no idea what an alternator is. This is basically power wash. Just with less power to wash. What do you mean, why are you standing on top of the car? That's how you wash cars. Seems fine to me. Because that down there doesn't seem to want to go. Seems fine now? Good. I guess I'll need a frickin'... where did I last drop the thing? There. New parts can be purchased. Okay. Fuel filter. And they just show up here. Cool. Cool. Fan seems fine. Old alternator out. Look for a new alternator in the neighbor yard. Okay. I'm sure they don't mind. Low quality oil. Ah, I'll need that. Coolant. There's an oil filter too. Huh? And an air filter. Okay. Tighten the screw. Then we need the fan back in. This thing back on. Tighten the screw. And this back in. Cool. That's all, right? Unscrew the oil drain plug. Okay, that's under the freaking car though. Now that I have this in my hand, by the way, I'm totally going to freaking move this away from my car. So I can actually work here. Why do you not want to put on the screws? I'll totally need to paint that over. That still needs a freaking full wheel. Well, either way. Nah, that's the old filter. Where do I do that? There. Yeah, just let that drain there. Screw that back in. Then we can do that from upstairs. No, I'm not gonna take my oil. You mean? Neighbors have some. There's some low quality oil. That's fine, right? Yeah, I already did. And that should be all right. Take the trash? I don't know about oh, that stuff. Okay, yeah, but first I'm gonna go ahead and actually paint the rest of my car, because I can. Yeah, better. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't pick anything up with that, because stupid. Hi.
Do telefonu. Halo, dlaczego mój samochód zgasł na pierwszym zakręcie po wyjechaniu z twojego warsztatu, he? Zapłacisz mi za to.
Fuck if I know. Boom! Ow!
No na co się gapicie? Pakować go do bagażnika. Teraz zobaczy, co to znaczy zajść mi za skórę, mechanik od 7 boleści. Oj, nie zadziera się z Jarzyną.
Well, that was the demo for Cheap Car Repair. I can see that being fun. Like, just generally making sure that you just have fun with this in terms of what you can, like, do unconventionally. No, seriously, though, why did his car freaking... No, either way. Part of the demo, I guess. I do want to play the full version of that. Well, eventually we'll get around to that, but for now this is gonna be it. I'll see you in the next Treasure tomorrow, and till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. My name's WWDadman. Bye.